Thank you so much, Mr. Tar. Let's start today's report with the report from Gidado village, where 14 civilians were killed, 10 injured, in what has been described as an early morning attack. So, the recent attack on Gidado village in Savannah zone of the Federal Republic of Amazonia has left 14 civilians dead, including 9 females and 10 injured. Well, according to reports, men stormed the village, firing indiscriminately into homes and targeting families as they slept. The victims include 2 toddlers aged and 2 girls and a 70-year-old woman. The attackers also resulted in widespread destruction, with 6 houses and 2 granaries burned, livestock killed, and many injured. The colonial French Cameroon government has launched an operation to track down those responsible, and we hope is covering the medical expenses of the wounded. This attack is attributed to what they have said to be Ambazonian fighters, but we know it is not. And they said there are those who are sanctioning the Mbororo community for sitting with French Cameroon army. For all we know, the war in Amazonia has been going on since 2016, with civilians bearing the brunt of the war and violence. The war in Amazonia has resulted in a significant humanitarian crisis, with over 1.5 million people in need of assistance, 334,000 internally displaced, and over 76,493 fleeing to neighboring countries. The war also led to the death of over 60,000 people since 2016. The question is, how can the Ambazonia State Army be responsible for killing the people who they protect? Also, what steps can be taken to address the root causes of the war in Amazonia? Another question at the back of our minds is, how can the international community support efforts to find a peaceful resolution to the war? Of course, the government of Amazonia is not silent in this matter. Steve Neberfu, the vice president of Amazonia, has also joined his force in condemning the Gidado massacre by saying that this is a repeated pattern as the Ngabu massacre of innocent Amazonian civilians and a relentless scorched earth policy, and these are trademarks of the colonial Cameroon's regime, genocidal military forces. Of course, that is what it is.